Childers, are you with us? Can you hear?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, okay. And Mr. Rife, can you hear us, Mr. Rife? Oh, there he is.
Yes.
Okay, we're now on the record in case number 2020-00122, electronic investigation of the gas costs of Johnson County Gas Company, Inc., and Hall, Stevens and Hall Gas Company pursuant to KRS 278.2207 and KRS 278.274. My name is Michael Schmidt. I'm Chairman of the Public Service Commission. Joining me today is Vice Chairman Kent Chandler and Dr. Talina Matthews. I understand that we have reached some sort of a tentative agreement, so without anything further at this time, I'd like counsel to introduce themselves along with their clients. So, Mr. Childers, would you please introduce yourself for the record?
Yes, Your Honor. This is Joe Childers, and I'm counsel for Johnson County Gas and Hall, Stevens and Hall. And with me today is Bud Rife, president of both those companies.
Thank you. And for commission staff?
Yes, I'm Nancy Vinsel, Commission staff.
Now, Mr. Childers, as I understand it, there has been reached a stipulation of facts and settlement agreement in this case. Is that correct? Is that your understanding?
That is correct, Your Honor. We have reviewed the terms of that. Mr. Rife has signed as president of Johnson County Gas and Hall, Stevens and Hall. That's been returned to staff council, that we're ready to proceed.
Okay. What I'd like to do for the record, what we'll do, is I'm going to read the stipulation of facts and settlement agreement in the record, and then Mr. Rife, I'll put you under oath and ask you our standard questions if you understood the agreement and if you voluntarily signed it. All right? So here,
Yes.
yeah, the stipulation of facts and settlement agreement. By order entered April 14th, 2020, the Commission initiated this proceeding to determine whether Johnson County Gas Company, Johnson County, and Hall, Stevens Hall violated KRS 278.2207, 1B, and KRS 278.274 as follows. One, whether Hall sold gas to its affiliate Johnson County between April 1st, 2013 and September 3rd, 2019 at cost of gas that was greater than market, which is prohibited by KRS 278.2207 1B. Number two, whether gas cost recovery component of Johnson County's rates and the rates charged by Hall between April 1st, 2013 and September 3rd, 2019 are fair, just, and reasonable as required by KRS 278.274 for natural gas purchased by a utility from an intrastate affiliate. And three, whether the GCR component of Johnson County's rates should not be reduced to market along with a corresponding reduction to the cost of gas sold by Hall to Johnson County between April 1st, 2013 and September 3rd, 2019 under KRS 278.274. As a result of an agreement in principle, Johnson County Hall and Commission staff submit the following stipulation of facts and settlement agreement stipulation for the Commission's consideration in rendering its decision in this proceeding. First, Johnson County is a Kentucky corporation solely owned by Bud Rife and provides retail natural gas service to approximately 274 customers in Johnson County, Kentucky, and is a utility subject to Commission jurisdiction. Second, Hall is a joint venture that transports and sells natural gas within Kentucky, whose sole customer is Johnson County, and Mr. Rife is a minority owner and manager of Hall. Third, for 6 years between April 1st, 2013 and September 3rd, 2019, Johnson County failed to file quarterly GCR rate report filings with the Commission. The GCR rate applied to customer bills between April 1st, 2013 and September 3rd, 2019 was based on a $6 per MCF contract price between Hall and Johnson County. Fourth, Johnson County agrees to refund to its customers $9,450, which represents the difference between $6 per MCF charged by Hall for gas in 2019 and $4.65 per MCF had Johnson County purchased the gas from Diversified Gas and Oil Corporation, Diversified. The $4.65 per MCF rate is the average price that Johnson County paid to Diversified between November 2020 and January 2021. Fifth, the Commission's acceptance of this stipulation is conditioned upon the closing of the asset sale and transfer of Johnson County to Navitas KYNG LLC, Navitas, no later than June 30th, 2021. Number 6, provided that the asset sale and transfer of Johnson County to Navitas closes no later than June 30th, 2021, this stipulation and settlement will satisfy and resolve any and all claims against Johnson County and Hall for any violation of KRS Chapter 278 raised in this proceeding. 7, this proceeding shall be held in abeyance, provided that the asset sale and transfer of Johnson County to Navitas closes no later than June 30th, 2021. If the asset sale and transfer of Johnson County to Navitas fails to close no later than June 30, 2021, this proceeding will be returned to the Commission's active docket. 8th, this stipulation is not an admission by Johnson County and Hall that it willfully violated KRS 278.2207 1B and KRS 278.274 or any other provision of KRS Chapter 278. The Commission's acceptance of this stipulation shall not be construed as a finding that Johnson County and Hall willfully violated any statute. Number 9, in the event the Commission does not accept this stipulation in its entirety, Johnson County and Hall reserve the right to withdraw therefrom and require that a hearing be held on any and all issues herein, and that none of the provisions contained herein shall be used as an admission by Johnson County and Hall of any liability in any legal proceeding or lawsuit arising out of the facts set forth in this stipulation. 10th, this stipulation is for use in case number 2020-00122 only. None of its provisions establishes any precedent for any other case. Neither Johnson County, Hall, nor Commission staff shall be bound by any part of this stipulation in any other proceeding, except that it may be used in any proceeding by the Commission to investigate or enforce the terms of this stipulation. Johnson County and Hall shall not be precluded or stopped from raising any issue, claim, or defense therein by reason of the execution of this stipulation. 11. If the Commission accepts and adopts this stipulation, Johnson County's or Hall's failure to comply with paragraph 4 of this stipulation will constitute failure to comply with a Commission order and may be subject to civil penalties under KRS 278.990 subsection 1 for its failure. 12th and last, Johnson County, Hall, and Commission staff agree that the foregoing stipulation is reasonable, is in the public interest, and should be adopted in its entirety by the Commission. If adopted by the Commission, Johnson County and Hall waive their right to a hearing in this matter and will not petition for rehearing or bring an action for review in Franklin Circuit Court. And the copy that I have before me is signed by Johnson County Gas, or by Bud Rife, President, Johnson County Gas, on March 18th, 2021, and for Hall, Stevens and Hall, signed by Bud Rife, manager, on the same date, March 18th, 2021. Mr. Rife, Mr. Childers, have I accurately read the contents of the stipulation and settlement agreement? into
Yes,
the
you have,
record?
Your Honor.
All right, now, Miss Vinsel, do you concur that all of the contents of the settlement agreement, stipulation of facts and settlement agreement have been accurately read into the record?
Yes, Chairman, I agree.
Okay. All right. All right, at this time, let me, Mr. Rife, put you under oath and ask you the standard questions on any type of settlement that occurs before the commission. Will you please raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the answers that you are about to give will be the whole truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Okay, you do? All right, Mr. Rife. Were you aware of, and did you have an opportunity to participate in all of the negotiations that resulted in the stipulation of fact and settlement agreement that I previously read into the record?
Yes.
Did you voluntarily sign the stipulation of facts and settlement agreement, and do you fully support each and every provision contained therein?
Yes.
Are there any provisions in the stipulation of facts and settlement agreement that you do not understand, that you object to, or that you take issue with?
No.
Was any consideration of any kind offered, or were any promises made other than what is expressly set forth in the stipulation of facts and settlement agreement to induce you to negotiate and sign the settlement agreement?
No.
Are you aware of any reason why the commission should not adopt and approve the stipulation of facts and settlement agreement in its entirety?
No.
All right, thank you. All right, with that having been done, all of the commissioners are on the line, and I would ask the commissioners individually, beginning with Dr. Matthews, having read and considered the stipulation of facts and settlement agreement in this case, do you vote to accept the stipulation of facts and settlement agreement as written?
Yes, sir.
And Vice Chairman Chandler, do you consent or vote to accept the stipulation of facts and settlement agreement as written?
I do.
And so do I as chairman. So the commission has unanimously voted to accept the stipulation of facts and settlement agreement. Mr. Childers, is there anything else that the commission needs to consider or that you'd like to bring up at this time?
No, Your Honor. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. All right, if there's nothing further, this hearing is now adjourned.